Okay, and then finally, guys, I was really nervous about this one, okay? So I'm kind of still experimenting with the type of the live streams that you would like, but still. Um, so here's the thing. I'm kind of late today. I expected this to be 2 hours earlier, but still, I do really hope that this one is gonna be a profitable one. So let's see. But just to tell you that I kind of like the market today's afternoon because I did earn hell of a lot of money. Um, and so let's really hope that we can earn some money together with you this late evening. And so, okay, let's continue on in this one. And okay, um, so I'm kind of having not that much trading pairs left. Okay, we are skipping the ones that have the least income, meaning the trading pairs that have the income less than 75%. So right now I have like about 5 ones opened. But let me see, maybe we can actually open some more. And actually we do. So it's about 3 more. Oh, alrighty, let's go ahead and check them out. Um, that might depend whether I'm gonna use just one strategy, but for the most part, it's looking like I'm gonna use the different strategies for each trading pair. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe I skipped something. Well, yeah, actually I skipped just one. 2 of them. 3 of them. Okay, now we have opened enough trading pairs, I would say. And actually the first deal of mine, I would prepare like $100 and prepare my deal for like about 15 minutes or so and go with the put option. Well, I do allow whenever I'm doing my live streams to have that type of situation. So basically it's about having the very maximum point, okay? Which is over here. Let's just draw it with a rectangle, I guess, as of right now. So here we're having the maximum point. And before that, the price used to have the very strong downtrend on the Australian dollar and the Japanese yen trade. So we had this downtrend, then the correction has started, and right now, after the price has reached this maximum point, the price was in downtrend again, and then one more correction has started. But here's the thing. So the price just reached that same area as our maximum point was, and whenever you're seeing something like this, so we can, like, we could even say that we're having the downward channel, but still, so the price after a very long time, so this very maximum point was like formed like 2 hours ago, and the price couldn't upgrade this very maximum point. And so this is really cool to enter your deal with the put option from this area with the maximum point, simply because the price is expected to go down. Since the overall, okay, let me just go and check on the different time frame. Yeah, and you see, um, on the 5 minute time frame, there is still the downtrend. Let's check on the next one. There is the downtrend. Okay, the trading peer. And if we switch back to our chart, price just hitting that area and we're going down for 15 minutes. And the 15-minute expiration time for that deal is just perfect. And actually just having the level here, and you see, so it has given the reaction one time, two times, then the third time, and it's basically the fourth time. As of right now, we're having 11 and a half minutes left till the end of the deal, but the income is like about 81%. So just for my first deal, I'm like really excited for this one, because whenever I do my live streams, I wait for that type of situation, because this is not really something I would show you in my video, simply because it takes a lot of time. But I do, well, also this is just not about scalping anymore, but just remember, guys, whenever you are seeing the very maximum point, or maybe at some of the situation, the minimum point, like the very minimum point, and then the price just couldn't upgrade it anymore. This is really cool to go with the opposite movement of the price for 15 minutes. So let's see, while the 81% out of all trading pairs that I have opened, this is really great, because it's like very late evening for me, but still we're gonna wait. 10 minutes left. So far, the prices just kind of, can't upgrade this very maximum point, and it's actually moving down. While there are some corrections with the small pin bars, but it's actually moving down. We're gonna be waiting for 10 minutes more. And just for the very first deal that I'm having, I prepared like $100. So let's see. But I mean, by now you should definitely know that when you trade the trading peers, they have income more than 75%. And since we're having the 81% of income, that's really great. Yeah, let's see. But I do really like one of the most trading period that I do really love are the ones that contain the Japanese yen in them. So I'm really excited about this one. There's just like 8 minutes left. Okay, let's see. But while we're actually waiting, mm, well, so far the price is actually going just down. And I mean really impulsively, but let me just check the rest of the trading pairs and see if we could possibly enter any other trades. Well, actually, there is one. I'm seeing the level. Well, the more you practice, the more you are sure about the levels that you're seeing. So here's about this one. Overall downtrend and the uptrend has started for the past hour. But still, the first entering that area, well, we should definitely see how this price is gonna, how this candle is actually gonna form. And anyways, I could possibly enter this one simply because correction and having the level. Well, that used to be the level of support. Now it would become like at the level of resistance. I mean, we could switch back to the 2 minute time frame. Prepare like, well, $20 for this one and go with the call option. But I just don't really like the entry point. But anyways, we were kind of late. But anyways, let's see. So there is just this support zone, right? And then the price is given the reaction and it became the resistance zone for this one. And now it's again the support zone. So basically it's the mirror level that gives the reaction for the both type of levels, the support zone and the resistance levels at the same area. Um, just a minute and something left. Let's go back to our deal. That is just like 3 and 40 seconds left till the end of the deal. For this deal, we have like only 1 minute left. Okay, I'm really nervous about this one because I just don't really like the entry point, but still, just thinking of the level that I'm having, that might work. And right now the price is having like a really important impulsive breakthrough or something. Okay, we still have the 30 seconds left. Okay, just there happened another level that I was having, so we will remember about this deal. But let's just switch back to this one over here. But I mean, still. Okay, we're gonna get concentrate. Oh. Well, that's look interesting that I'm seeing on the chart. Well, to be honest, I'm just kind of really surprised of the way that the market is looking like. It's for really evening. Well, you see the thing about the 15-minute deal. The 15-minute deals, because they're, well, during the day you can find actually a lot of situations like this one. The price is actually moving down. This is not really about the scalping anymore, but this is just the situation that you could be so sure about. So let's see. I mean, anything can happen, but so far, I really have no doubts about this deal. And right now we're about to hit the total payout of $181. Okay, and here it comes. I'm really excited about this one, in fact. Okay, let's see. So we just had this payout. So I switched back as you uh noticed to $100 per year. We're also remembering about the non-profitable deal that we just had. Okay, I kind of rushed, but still, but still, we'll switch back to $100 per period, because for that non-profitable deal I prefer just like $20. Alrighty. So I might be using the different strategies for this live stream. Kind of late for this one, but that one was in fact a really good one, simply because we're having this level over here that has shown their reactions. Okay, anyways. Anyways. We will be checking. Maybe we have some new trading pairs. Okay, I'm seeing one trading peak. Uh, two trading peers. So that's what you also gotta do whenever you start trading. Just check from time to time because simply something might happen. Okay, there's one more trading pair. Well, that actually has enough income. Okay, since there is actually no really good entry points, it's gonna be marking up the levels. I'm seeing the level here. So the price is giving the reaction like one time, two times, three times, the fourth time. And if the price is actually gonna hit that zone for the fifth time, well, I bet I'm gonna enter the trade. You might be wondering if you are just very new to trading, why I didn't count this. Is in the price touching that zone, or or like well or like this one, simply because the price has just, well, it doesn't really matter about the type of trend we're having on the trading pair, but it does uh, matter a lot on whenever the price has stopped here. Well, if this candle was over here, that would be definitely a good entry point. But still, well, for over here, we're having the uh, outward channel, actually. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of marking the levels as of right now, because for the past week and a half, the strategy using the levels are working out really greatly. And that's what sometimes you definitely should do at some point. Um, Meaning, whenever you came out with, well, let's say your own strategy, and at some point your strategy might stop working, and that's always about analyzing, experimenting. So I noticed that the levels started again. Well, a little time has passed by, but the level started working out really perfectly. And picking between two strategies that is like really mine, um, the one that you should have found out before watching that live stream. And the levels, I picked the levels for like for the most part for the past week and a half, simply because they started working out for me better, and that's why you should know about a lot of strategies. Mm, because at some point, at some trading pair, at some day of the week, your strategy may not simply work, as sad as it may sound to you. So yeah, always increase your knowledge in trading, knowledge of strategies, different trading pairs, and that type of stuff. Currently, not really good entry points, but I'm still kind of looking on this one. So I decided to kind of enter this one simply because this is really a mirror level to me. Well, not to me, why to me, but this is a mirror level. It has shown really good reactions, and I decided to go with the put option for 2 minutes because for the rest of the market, I'm not seeing anything. Or I could use either the levels or either my strategy. So let's see how it's gonna end. Well, the entry point isn't that bad actually, as you could possibly tell. And a really important moment, whenever you're thinking that it's too late to enter that trade, just don't enter that trade. This is super important. Yes, it might happen that you could be possibly late. And so just remember about it. And speaking of that deal, we have just 15 seconds left. Sorry guys, I'm just being too excited. Oh my! Here it comes. Another profitable deal. This is in fact super exciting, so I do really hope that for that we would actually find some really suitable situation, so that would another deal become a profitable one. Hmm. Just kind of um analyzing the Swiss franc and the Japanese yen trades. Well, the market kind of stopped being really impulsive, but we are not losing hope that we can still earn some money. Okay, so see, actually the level that I marked up for myself. I think that we could switch back to having the 3-minute time frame, and within the next 11 seconds we will enter the trade. And I'm entering the trade. So you see the level that I marked up for myself, okay? So it's this one. And I just counted. Well, how do you realize with how much time expiration for a deal you enter your deal? So here the price is given the reaction for 4 minutes. Here it was like 1, 2, 3 minutes. Then it was 1, 2, like 3 minutes. Then the next time 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. So this is how you basically count all together and become with a number in between all of that. But just in case, well, there is probably the change of the trend. So I can also do next. I can mark of the minimum point over here. Over here. So we would switch back to having not the 3-minute expiration time, but do 2 and then premiere $200, and then see how the next 2 candles are gonna closes, because there's another level that I gotta show you. So there is just this one, and I would call that as the false breakthrough out of the level. So here it is a freak. Now the next candle is also breaking that level that we're having, but maybe I just gotta move it this way. That would be more correct. Here. Okay, actually, let's go with the $200. That's an additional deal. Well, I kind of didn't show you that I do that from time to times, but whenever I see a better entry point, I enter that deal. So let's see. The press entered our second deal, and it's supposed to give the reaction 2-minute expiration time for that one. The first one is probably gonna be an unprofitable one. So let's really hope that this one is gonna be a good one. The income is about 81%, so it's great actually. So the first candle is closed, it's the red pin bar, but still we're gonna be waiting. If the first deal has closed and it's not profitable, well, that was kind of expected by the end of the deal. So let's really hope that this one will show us the result. Okay, the second one also has not given the reaction from the level. Maybe I could possibly wait for the stopping of the price, but we will watch the situation actually. Okie dokie, so 400 deal, 400 worth deal. Let me just see. Like 9 seconds left. Well, I kind of warned you that in this live stream I'm gonna be using all of the strategies that are my favorite. So the first thing, there was this minimum point, then here comes like a super duper impulsive red candle that overlays with this body this minimum, like previous minimum point. And then there's the inside bar that I kind of like, that the way it's looking like, okay. And then there's the level that I gotta be marking off. So here, it's about this level. And since we have just the candles that I do really like the way they look like, going with the call option. And especially there used to be the uptrend, then the downtrend when the price was in the correction, and then the uptrend has started again. Let's see, 30 seconds left. Well, that's kind of interesting. There's actually not that much trading pairs open, so I gotta be really attentive on the next deal that I'm gonna open. So there are just like about what, 5 trading pairs open. Okay, I found the 6th one, 7th, 9th. Okay, it's actually not that bad. Well. See what I found. The very maximum point. So let me just see how, well, just in case the price is gonna reach my green rectangle, I'm gonna enter another deal for 15 minutes. So let's wait. Well, the price is like slowly moving, but still it's moving. So that's some good news. I have actually like two dream peers that are new ones opened. And I'm going 2 minutes up. Simply because I would be using my strategy in this one. So this is about this theory, minimum point impact. And then having the candle that overlays with the spot, and then the inside bar, and going with the call option for 2 minutes. And then it's also about having the level, so I'm gonna move this one right here. And while we're waiting on this one, I want to just go ahead and check. Just looking for the very suitable situation. Currently, We actually could have gone with 15 minutes down on this one, but we're just too late. Okay, I'm gonna just pick for myself like the very one that I would definitely wait for this situation on. So let's see. Also, guys, if you are having any type of the questions, I'd be more than just happy to help you out. So feel free to ask any type of questions. And we can work on them during that live session. We'll just point out the level that we're having on the Japanese yen and the pound sterling trade. Just really curious to see if I can actually use my own strategy in this one. But we can wait for another 45 seconds or so. Hmm. Okay, just gotta find the new minimum point. Okay, found one. So that was about this minimum point over here. The impulsive candle overlaying with its body with horizontal line, then the inside bar coming after it, and also, ladies and gentlemen, we are having the level over here. That is like placed over here. So let's see closer. A minute left. Preparing $800 for this one. But the market just in the late evening is just like acting super crazy. Hmm. 3, 2, 1, and yes, here it is. Never been that nervous on some kind of a similar situation, but let me just switch back to $100. Okay, and so let's see. I'm just currently waiting on the situation in this one. Okay, and let's so go ahead and currently wait for this highest point over here because I currently realized that uh, there was just the levels are just breaking whenever I'm using them that late in the evening. So we're gonna be waiting for this maximum point to get upgraded. So and also friends, if you are having any type of questions, feel free to ask them. Let's see. Well, this trading pair is not showing any of the movement, to be honest. Hmm. Let's see, maybe this maximum point can get upgraded, and then since we're having the level of resistance over here, we could possibly enter the trade on US dollar and the Japanese yen. And you should definitely know that the trading pairs that you can see in Japanese yen either are one of my favorites. But I mean, the price is currently moving up. So within the next, I guess, 3 or 4 minutes, we should definitely see if we can actually enter that trade or not. Okay, now the price is actually entering the area of resistance. Mm-hmm. Well, if the price is actually is gonna well, the wireless candle is gonna form as the inside red pin bar, I'm gonna enter that trade with the $100. So there's just about 20 seconds left. So let's see. Okay, okay. So there is just like an impulsive movement. So let's see. So I just didn't really like, in fact, this very last candle with the long shadows for the both sides. So the price right now is expected actually to go up. So definitely not my entry point. So I guess we're gonna look for something better for our entry point, because well, I don't want to lose my money as well as you guys don't want to lose your money. And since I've been speaking just for 2 hours in a row, I just wanted to drink some water. But I mean, okay, this one looks really good. So we're gonna mark out this minimum point and wait for it to get upgraded. So let's see, this is the Australian dollar and the US dollar trade. So that might be interesting, but the price is just expected to give more down. Well, the very last candle on this one has ended the correction, meaning since we're having the overall uptrend, it's formed as the inside bar, which is the green one, meaning that the price is ending its correction and moving with the overall uptrend that we've been having for the past like hour and a half. But still, we're gonna be waiting for a bit. Oh, maybe this one might work. How like as of right now, just about six trading pairs opened. Yeah. Well, okay, no, actually, I can open one more. Two more. Well, that's very cool. Okay, I'm kind of still watching this one. Well, not something I would enter in this one, but let's watch just this trading period. This one is, in fact, really well, not really. But here, maybe the price can actually move to this resistance zone. So let's see. I'm gonna watch together with you. The first candle is like actually moving down, but that might be just like the overall correction. So we're still gonna be waiting because we don't. Okay. There is this one that might get upgraded. So we already marked out this minimum point. So let's watch this, just this candle, and then the following candle that would come after it. Okay, that candle, well, that was the previous one. It kind of upgraded this minimum point that we kind of marked for ourselves, but we can enter that trade whenever the price is gonna have a stopping. Okay, let's see. Well, there's just not the stop. Well, I could have like checked the rest of the trading peers that I'm having, but I just I'm just waiting because this is so far the best looking situation to me. So I'm just kind of looking at the stopping of the price. I'm waiting for it because sooner or later it will actually happen, and then we can mark up the level and everything. Okay, there might be happening something, but I would have just to make sure with the level together. Okay, so just not something that I would enter because this candle is the inside bar, but it's almost the same size. And just you see if I even pick the rectangle in my drawing tools. Here, I don't really have the level that I can have the support on, so there is just not the level. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there's just not the level, so definitely not something I would enter. But if we can switch back to the US dollar and the Japanese yen. Well, that's about here, I guess. Fifteen seconds left, and then we're definitely entering the deal for 2 minutes. 'So it's the call option, the mirror level, and US dollar, Japanese yen trade. Well, we definitely, yeah, we did enter the trade today already. Moving here, the price has shown the stopping of the price, which is much bigger candle than this pin bar over here. So 2 minutes up. Let's see. The income 76%. There's just like about a minute left. Well, this candle is the red pin bar, so let's really see. What? Did you just see that? So that was just about 2 less seconds that we did have an unprofitability. Well, just the candle, the way it was looking, it was a really positive one, and then it was just woo, and we just got a profitability. Whoa! Oh my goodness! I'm really surprised, to be honest. Especially this late for me. The market is okay still. So now here, this situation. Oh, and that was about actually the maximum point, but the price is actually at the same zone as this one. So I would not definitely enter the 15-minute deal down with the input option, but we can wait and see how this one is gonna end. Okay, put option on Canadian dollar and this was foreign trade. Resistance zone. And since the price has had the stopping over here already, and another stopping here, so there's just about right touching. 2 minutes down, and by the way, we had the very maximum point that got upgraded, and then the inside bar coming after it. So we, as of right now, we're having the two signs that we should have entered that deal. But let's see. 81% of income. The most, no, not the very most. The Canadian dollar and the Japanese yen still has much more, like 83%, but still, let's wait. And just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare $200 for my next deal. Okay, is this my computer kind of lagging or the charge is just not moving? Okay, that one unfortunately has closed and it's a profitable one, but for my next one, out of all the trading pairs that I have available, I'm gonna be the most attentive. Really. So let's see. I have the new trading pair open, so that makes me kind of have, well, two of them. I'm still waiting on this one because this one looks really good to me. So let's see if the price can move to that resistance area. Well, within the following like 3 4 minutes, the price will show us if it's actually gonna give some reactions. Okay, there is a movement. So the price kind of stop at the same place. So we're gonna see with the next candle, because you see with the horizontal line, it's like the same place. 20 seconds left. Well, I don't really know by now But let me still see. There's like a very impulsive movement up. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. So no, the price keeps moving up. I enjoyed that one. So this is the euro and the US dollar. Let's use the rectangle here. So it's the first one, the level. The second one, highest point that I marked up over here, got upgraded with the super duper impulsive green candle, and then the inside bar, which is the right one coming after it. Preparing $200 within opened any more deals within the last 30 minutes, I guess. I don't really remember, to be honest. But still, it's going impulsively down. And the first candle is forming as an impulsive red candle. So let's say the income is 81%. Okay, okay. There is something interesting. And three, two, one, and here it is. $362. Well, that's the total payout, but the main income is $164. I mean, that is great, right? So now we can switch back to $100. And let's move next. But I just gotta close some of the trading peers. And I have like 6 of them left. Okay. Okay, there's like a super pulsar movement on the US dollar in the Japanese yen trade, so we definitely gotta pay our attention to that one. To the first one has closed and it's an impulsive one, so we're gonna wait for the next one. Okay, the first one is the pin price, so we're still gonna wait. Because this one is honestly giving me no really good signs. So let's end this one. This one. Okay. And then this one and this one. Well, maybe we have something else. Okay, we actually do. Let's see. Well, so far in a really great situation that I would look into even. Uh, but here's the thing. Um, um, let's talk about like the super duper important things that you should remember about whenever you start trading. Well, the first one is the money management. Well, I would even put it on the top one out of all trading things that come in the training session. Not the trading session, sorry guys, I'm just falling asleep. Um, out of all parts that are the parts basically of the trading strategy. So basically, the first, like, the rule number one that you should know about is basically you don't trade the trading pairs that have income more than 75%. That's you need to remember about for sure, because let's say you were really good in mathematics, in math, whenever you were in high school, middle school, or whatever. If you just count, let's say you prepared $100 for your first deal, and then it was an unprofitable one, and then you put $200 for your next deal, and having the, like, let's say about the same amount of income. So if you put $200, you have like $390 of income, because this technical analysis that you made resulted in having a profitable deal. And then if you would have put the $200 for your deal for the trading period that has like 60% of income, you would have had like what, like about $180, right? And that makes a difference. That makes a difference like two times, two times actually. And that's not what we do. And you are interested as much as I do, as much as any trader does, in having the bigger income, the better. So that's why you should definitely trade the trading pairs that have income more than 75%, as well as you should definitely, before opening a deal, always check, well, like I do right now. So I have the trading pairs just, you know, falling asleep slowly, right? And just remember about that number one rule. I just want to mark out the resistance level for myself, and maybe I would open another deal. Volatility. That's the rule number one. The second rule is that you do open your deals with the total amount with 5 to 10% of your total balance that you have in your account. And it doesn't really matter, even if you have $10 in your account, you start opening your trades just with $1 then, or yeah, that's the minimum amount of money that you can put, but still 5 to 10% of your total deposit on your account. So let's say you have $100, and that's great. There is nothing bad about having $100 in your account. Then that means that you should open your very first trades with $5 to $10, because even like the very best traders, they don't really know if this trade, if they might do the technical analysis the best way, they might have like the perfect technical analysis, and then some type of news that was unexpected may come out, and they would have a non-profitable deal. So that is okay to have non-profitable deals, just don't get really depressed about that. So, those are the very important parts of the money management. Um, just don't get ashamed if you don't have as much money. That's okay. As long as you want to start making money, you will do it. As long as you stick to some of the very, very important parts of the money management, okay? So let's see, just as of right now, I got the maximum points upgraded, right? And let me just draw. No, not something I want to do. Into but the rectangle. Now this is way too far away, but over here the price has shown some of the reactions, so maybe we could check this one out. And actually we can, but just let me see what this candle how it's gonna move. And while we're waiting, well, the price is actually moving down. That's something I could say for sure. But it upgraded this highest point, right? And then we have like the very, very highest point. So since the price did not reach that area, I am not gonna open my trade for 15 minutes. But I mean, we can still watch the price. I was just a couple of seconds late, and that happens at times. And if I'm a couple of seconds left, I'm not gonna enter the trade because I realized that I would have a better entry point, and that's what I advise you to do, guys. Whenever you have the same situation like me. But I mean, we can still check the rest of the market. Okay, and this one. This one. And this one. So there is about 3 trading pairs. Is this my computer lagging or something? I don't really know. Is this the market kind of lagging? Um, but anyways, I have found the very old minimum point, which is over here. The impulsive candle that will release with its what is a horizontal line, and if the next candle is gonna close as the inside bar, I'm gonna enter that deal. And there are just about 20 seconds left. But that depends if I do really like how this specific pin bar is gonna look like. Yeah, and congratulations, we are entering that deal. And I do really think that we have a good entry point on this one. So this is not really about the levels, but just the way minimum point upgraded inside bar, not with the very long shadows, just with the shadow for the one side. And then we can enter our deal in the 2-minute expiration time for that deal would be just perfect. So let's see. I'm gonna watch because I'm getting really, really nervous about this one. Forty seconds left. You see, that was just about the seconds. Okay, but to be honest, I don't really see any more entry points as of right now because I got, like, I started my life really, really late. So I don't really want to risk any more money, but I do really hope to see you all today. Tomorrow we will start our live stream real sooner. So, I guess I am really grateful. I appreciate y'all joining my live stream today. I really hope that, well, still today we made some good money. That's important, and I do really hope to see y'all in my tomorrow's live stream. And don't forget to text me all of the questions that you may have, and I'll see ya all tomorrow. Bye bye.